Namaste, my beautiful angels. Welcome to your special reading and messages for July 27th to August 3rd. Thank you so very much for joining me here this week. Now, this is one of the most powerful weeks of the entire year, with the universe inviting us into a portal of growth, transformation, and brand new possibilities for each of us. The middle of this week, around July 29th, we are all going to experience what is called a Kazemi. And this is where the Sun conjunct Jupiter in Leo is often called one of the luckiest alignments of the year. This beautiful energy will expand confidence, joy, creativity, abundance, and in each of us and in each of our lives. And it is going to remind us of the miracles that are manifesting around us, and things that we've wanted to manifest that are truly possible to do when we have the courage to shine our light, right? So often a time, we dim our light, and when we actually step out into the light, that's when the miracles start to happen. And around the same time, we will also have this beautiful full moon in the sign of Aquarius, illuminating what has been hidden and encouraging each of us to release old patterns, limiting beliefs, and anything that no longer aligns with our highest timeline, with our highest path. This is a powerful time, my darlings, for breakthroughs, freedom, and embracing our authentic self. And, I often talk about full moons and new moons, and I usually highlight them in my readings. But this is a full moon, and full moons are really all about releasing, right? So don't be scared to allow what is coming up for you to come out, and to release it. And there are many, many full moon rituals that you can do, writing these things down and burning them, on the night of a full moon can really benefit a great deal. Now, adding even more intensity, we have Venus square Mars, bringing passion and magnetism into all of our relationships. And you may find that, emotions can kind of go high with this conjunction. The energy can make us, or ask us, I should say, to communicate more with patience, with love, and with awareness, rather than saying something impulsively. Okay. And earlier in the week, we have the Sun harmonizing with Neptune and Uranus, opening this magnificent door to spiritual insight. Unexpected opportunities could come to us, creative inspiration. So if you are a writer, if you do anything in any sort of creative field, or if you're considering creative ideas, this could be a monumental time for you in receiving these creative breakthroughs. Trust your intuition, my darlings, because you may even I find I have more than normal, but you may even be receiving these signs from spirit, synchronicities, guidance in very surprising ways. Because often, we're in our own mind frame and we're not paying attention, and spirit is trying to get through to us, right? To give us guidance. And we could be asking for this guidance, but we're not listening. And so pay attention, okay, my darlings. Pay attention, to license plates, to songs. Those of you that are intuitive could start hearing spirit. You could start seeing through your clairvoyant abilities. Your dreams could be magnified at this time. So really, really pay attention. Okay, my darlings. So for this week, I have decided that I am going to do a 3-suit reading rather than doing all 12 zodiac signs. And I'm going to let you guys tap into your intuition and call upon your spiritual teams of guides, of angels, of ascended masters, of our divine creator of the universe, in helping you to pick the cards that are going to have the best messages for you you for the week ahead. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And absolutely, I always get people messaging me, asking me, can I pick more than one suit? And absolutely, whatever you are being guided to. All right, my darlings. So bear with me as I flip my screen. Just bear with me. There we go. All right, my darlings. So let's start, shall we? So I am now pulling for the suit, for all of those of you that picked the suit of one. I'm going to pick for suit 2. And I did thoroughly shuffle these cards already, so I have my way of picking my cards. Spirit lets me know. There we go. And then suit 3. And I will try, my darlings, to keep the timestamps in the description of this video on YouTube, so that you can go right to your timestamps to see whichever suit you are being guided to pull. All right. So I'm asking now for suit 1, please. Big deck. Oh boy, can't take that because that was more than one. Just bear with me. See, this one's calling to me. All right. For suit 1. Suit 2. Suit 3. Suit 1. Suit 2. Yeah, this is the one. Suit 3. This is it. Suit 2. Suit 2. Suit 3. And I believe I've got one more set of cards here that I'm being called to use, so I'm going to use them. All right, there we go. All right, my darlings, so here is suit 1, suit 2, and suit 3. I'm just going to flip my screen, and I'm going to do suit number 1 first. Okay. All right, let me... There we go. All right, my darlings. All righty. Let's see what we have. Okay. Wow. Okay. So for those of you that picked the suit of 1, you get a message from Spirit reminding you to let it be. Let it be. If you need to solve a certain problem, ask yourself, What is the simplest way for me to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears. So, and vice versa. So, often we try to change the trajectory of something that's going on in our life. It's just, we try to maneuver, right? Because that's what we're here to do. We're here to make things happen. But this is a time for those of you that pick the suit of one is to let go and let God, okay? And look for the simplest path in the process. It doesn't have to be arduous, it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Just allow spirit to guide you. So, just ask for the guidance that you're looking for, and in whatever particular situation that may be for you, and then follow the guidance as it comes. And as I had mentioned in my introduction, if you didn't watch it, this is quite a magical time to be picking up on spirit, okay, through synchronicities, songs, license plates, like they are trying to guide our path. So please pay attention, okay? I now have our beloved Archangel Michael who comes through for you and for this reading for this week, asking those of you that picked the suit of one to let go of an unhealthy situation. Please take this how it resonates for you. It could be a relationship. It could be something that's going on in your life, something that has already transpired, but something that is taking up way too much room, free rent in your head. Okay. So it would be really good, particularly around the time of this full moon, to let whatever is coming up and ask that simple question: what is it that I need to release about myself right now? What is it? I really do feel that this is on an emotional level, something that has really been holding you guys back, and it's time to let it go, whether it's a hurt feelings, anxiety, something that just keeps going round and round in your head. Could have, would have, should have, like, why did I, why did they, whatever it is for you, but it's time to really leave whatever situation it is behind. And you may be finding that during the time of this Aquarius full moon, things are coming up. You could be a little bit more agitated. I hear spirit saying, take time to ground, take time to get out in nature if you're able, wherever you live in the world. Throw your shoes off, ground in the grass, in the dirt, plant your feet firmly into the ground. You can even work on your garden, get your hands in the dirt. It's wonderful for grounding our energy. Taking salt baths is amazing. Cleanse your space around the time of this beautiful full moon. With some sage or with some rosemary and cinnamon. You can even burn a cinnamon stick, which is also very powerful. But it is most definitely a time for those of you that pick the suit of one, of endings and of good endings, of letting go of things of the past that are no longer serving you. Okay, so it's a time of release, and release is not always easy, but it will benefit you immensely in the long run. The very next message you get, my darlings, is the Two of Raphael. The Two of Raphael. This is a card of love, my darlings. And it really is about two people, really creating something wonderful together. Take this how it resonates. This could be in your love life, or it could be, it could be some form of a partnership, but definitely with kindred spirits, right? So don't give up on those that you love. If there has been things that need to be released in a particular relationship, whether this is your romantic relationship or platonic, but a very close soul contract kind of a relationship, and you've been having some turbulence that needs to be released, allow it to go, because I feel like spirit is saying this was meant to be. This relationship was meant to be. If you are one of my followers that is recently widowed, and that you've lost your partner, or your partner has passed on, I shouldn't say lost because they haven't gone anywhere. they are very much near you, know that it's a soul contract, and they're just supposed to fulfill that part of the contract from the other side, and until you're ready to transition over to join them. Okay. I'm also getting from Spirit with this card, if you've had any health challenges, my darlings, that pick the suit of one, you can expect that you are going to be finding resolution to those health challenges. Okay. You, my darlings, that pick the suit of one are most definitely leaders. And the two archangels that come through for you is Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. Pay attention, because Archangel Gabriel has come to many prophets and apostles throughout centuries. He announced the births of John the Baptist, Jesus Christ. He came to Prophet Muhammad, giving the revelation of the Quran. And he is working with each of you as far as taking on a leadership role. So if there's something that you've been wanting to work on, some sort of an endeavor, a project, online or otherwise, a business idea, this is a magnificent time for you. And you can very much connect with Archangel Gabriel, and also Archangel Michael, of course, and you will find that you will get divine downloads, or they will point you in particular directions in accordance with whatever it is that you're trying to create. All right, my darlings. If you are in a relationship, I get the card that says trust. Please take this how it resonates. And I do get two messages for this card. And one is, if you are in a situation where you find it difficult to trust, and it may not be that it's particularly because of that relationship, but because you may have been hurt in the past, and because of that, you just have a wall on your heart and you find it difficult to trust. And if you know that that is you, then Spirit is saying, just pay attention, but you need to open your heart. Okay. Because I think when we've been hurt in the past, we tend to then take that lack of trust into another relationship, no matter how long it's been. Okay, so you're getting the trust card. And I'm also hearing for others of you, and please take this how it resonates with you, but not everyone deserves your trust. Okay, not everyone deserves your trust. So, do your diligence, particularly when in a particular relationship or going into new relationships. This could be platonic, this could be romantic, and even it could be with certain circles of friends, groups of friends that maybe tend to say one thing in your face, and then behind your back they're not so nice. So not everyone deserves your trust or your energy, I hear Spirit saying. So be cognizant of who you are sharing your precious energy with. Okay. From the romance angels, I'm getting calling in your soulmate. Calling in your soulmate. What an amazing message. So if you are single, it's very possible that if you've been looking for someone, that your affirmations and your prayers, your visualizations will most definitely help you bring that special someone into your life. Okay, so if you have been asking for that special partner, this could be the time. I'm also getting, for those of you that are already with somebody in your life and there could be some stagnancy in that relationship, this is indeed your soulmate. Okay, so I'm reading for many, many people, so please take this how it resonates with you. But that could very well be your soulmate. So if you've questioned that, or if things have transpired in that relationship that makes you very unsure, I do hear Spirit saying, indeed, this is your soulmate, but there could be certain lessons that you have to go through in that relationship. And isn't that how it always is? Right, my darlings? All right. Well, there you have it, my darlings. This reading, was for those of you that picked the suit of one. All right. Now on to those of you, my darlings, that picked the suit of two. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Wow, okay. Wow. Okay. All right, my darlings. For those of you that picked the suit of 2, let's see what Spirit has. So the very first message you get is don't give up. Don't give up. And I don't know if that's showing to you the right way or backwards, because I've watched other videos where they put letters up to the screen and it's backwards. So, but in any case, the very first message, my darlings, is don't give up. It's okay that things don't always feel easy and effortless. Some of the best moments in life happen during and after hard times. Keep believing. But my darlings, do not give up. You are on a certain path, a certain trajectory in which Spirit is asking you to continue going ahead, no matter what you're going through currently. Please take that how it resonates. This could be relating to your health. This could be relating to something to do in your vocation, but you're not to give up. So whatever you are currently doing, it is the right direction for you. Do not give up, okay? You also get, my darlings, the decision card, the decision card. And this is from beloved Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel is very much known as the Archangel of beauty, of love. Okay, so this could be a very magnetic time for you where people really notice you. But, Archangel Jophiel is asking that you really release yourself from certain things that are holding you back in your life, that are not letting you shine the highest vibration of yourself to the world. Okay, there's a blockage. And you are being asked to, release whatever that is. Do I hear detox. Do some sort of a detox. If it's too much negative information that you are, you know, consuming on social media, other readings that you're, hearing negative things, the news, people who are just negative in general, you're being asked to detox from that energy. And please, please, please stop worrying, okay? Because the worrying is creating anxiety within you, okay? And it's really based on a lack of self-confidence within yourself. And Archangel Jophiel is saying, do you see how magnificent, how magnetic, and how beautiful you are? Let this all go. All of those negative thought patterns, particularly about yourself, okay? It's time to let it go. And I am telling you, Archangel Jophiel is so amazing. If you call on her and just say, Archangel Jophiel, help me beautify my life. I mean, she will help you in ways you can't even imagine. Like, you'll just get this creative jolt, and you'll see your own magnetism just get brightened. She can beautify your home, help you beautify your life, every single detail about you. Okay, but let's not go too far away from what the message is. It is a decision card, okay? So you will be needing to make a decision very soon. So take the time, especially around the time of this magnificent full moon, to connect with spirit, to connect with God, to connect with the universe in making that decision so that you know that you've made the correct decision. And please take that how it resonates with you. My darlings, this week could be a little sensitive for each of you who picked the suit of 2. This is Archangel Haniel that comes through, who's known as the Archangel of the Moon. And wearing a moonstone can really anchor your energy. You could be extra sensitive at this time to people, to energies, to emotions of others right now. So, Archangel Haniel really asks that you honor your feelings, honor what you are feeling. If you feel overwhelmed around a certain individual or people, it's okay to kind of stay away until you can rebalance your energy, because certain relationships are difficult for us to leave. They could be family, They could be people that are dependent on us. Take it how it resonates. Clients, employers, colleagues, right? But just step back and take time, ground, meditate, pray, take some salt baths, clean the energy of your space. Super important when you have a lot of people sharing one specific space, like office space, for example. Your home, if kids, children, grandchildren, friends are coming in and out, cleanse your space, okay? But you will be extra sensitive at this time, and just know that you are being just guided to take more care of yourself and nurture yourself more during this time, okay? Archangel Michael, beloved Archangel Michael, comes through and wants each of you that pick the suit of two to know that indeed you are on the right path. So if you were wondering, is there something more for me out there? Is this the direction that I should be going in? Indeed. Um, this is the right path for you. And this could be a message that you were waiting for. This could be the right relationship, the right focus, the right career path, the right business, the right person. But you are on the right path. This could also be, I'm hearing, if you are doing any sort of treatment, health treatment, you are on the right path. Okay. And I hear Spirit saying the path to recovery. Okay. Please take that how it resonates. This is a very special prayer for each of you that picked the suit of two. Beloved Divine Creator. And then you can reference any one who you pray to. And beloved Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motioning and filling me with the courage and confidence to make healthful life changes. Okay. So again, we're talking about decisions. We're talking about letting things go that aren't serving our highest good. Please take that how it resonates. People, places, and things. But do know that by doing that, it'll only raise your energy. If you're feeling extra sensitive, do not give up because you are on the right path. The very next message you get, and this is more in reference to a relationship, if you are in one. And Spirit is asking that you free yourself from that relationship. It's time to take back control of your life, is what I'm getting. Now, for those of you that are in long-term relationships, romantic relationships, perhaps you give a little bit too much. And Spirit is asking that you step back and you let the energy be equal between you and your partner. There should not be a situation in which one is giving more than the other. Okay, so you may need to free yourself because that could get a little burdensome. That is in reference to a romantic relationship, but even a platonic relationship, even your own children or people that you take care of, you're being asked to free yourself a little bit, to take back control of your own life, because especially if you are a caregiver, and no one knows this more than me, sometimes our loved ones require us to be there, and we do it full-heartedly. But sometimes, not sometimes, it is very important that we also have time for ourselves, to take care of ourselves. It's that saying about, like, you get on any plane and you'll see that the flight attendant will say, when they do their spiel about the exits and whatnot, put on your mask first before you put on your child's. Right? So that is the energy that I am getting for those of you that pick the suit of two. Okay. When I hear free yourself, that is the energy I'm getting. Fill your cup. All right, my darlings. The very last message that each of you get, and you are extremely magnetic at this time, but you're getting attraction. So you are attracting because of your magnificent demeanor, because of your heart, because of the type of person you are. If you are single, you are attracting the right person at the right time in your life. Okay, so if you're single, please know that. And if you are in a relationship, this is very much a time in which your attraction with one another could be magnified. Okay, so enjoy that process. All right, my darlings, that was for those of you that picked the suit of two. All right, so now for the very last suit, which is the suit of three. Let's see what Spirit has. Yes. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay. All right. So for those of you, my darlings, that picked the suit of three, Spirit is reminding you that the door is open. The door is open. If there is something that you've wanted to manifest, something you really wanted to bring into fruition, please take that how it resonates, because this is a general reading. Whether it is some form of schooling, whether it is a business idea, whether it's remodeling, whether it's a purchase of a house, whether it's having a child, the door is open for you. Pure intention can open doors in the universe and make the impossible possible. All right. Believe deeply, my darlings, in goodness, and watch the magic happen, because the door is open. So whatever it is, for those of you that picked the suit of three, something that you've really, really been wanting to manifest or have in your life is going to come to fruition for you. Mark my words. And you will come back and tell me you were right. Okay. So pay attention. And I hear grateful, 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 grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful, for God's grace is upon you. Okay, my darlings. You have the 10 of Ariel. This is such a magnificent, magnificent card. This is a time definitely to be grateful. Okay, because not only are doors opening for you, but I see financial success. If you're planning to retire, successful retirement. If you're planning a business endeavor, I see it coming to fruition. I see just happiness and joy all around you. Okay, abundance. Like I feel like abundance is flowing into your life. And if you haven't yet felt that, that is what is coming, okay? Because Archangel Ariel is the archangel of manifestation. And if you are connected with the archangels in any way, this is one archangel. If you're having any kind of financial issues or difficulties, that is the archangel to call on, beloved Archangel Ariel. She is a magic manifester. Okay, she can help you manifest, like literally. Keep your heart open, be full of gratitude, and getting out in nature, especially with beloved Archangel Ariel, because she loves being out in nature. She loves helping you if you're tending to a garden or in your greenhouse, or if you do any sort of environmental work. She works with the fairies and the environmentals, right? So Archangel Ariel is a very amazing archangel to call on. For those of you that picked the suit of three, you are natural born leaders, but not only natural born leaders, you are old souls that are naturally born counselors. And many people often benefit from your guidance, from your reassurance. You could find that a lot of people ask for your advice just naturally. You could be in a profession in which you help people. Okay, take that how it resonates. A counselor, some sort of, there are many, many professions, but you do counsel people in one way or another. People look up to you. They love the guidance that you give them. So whether you are doing this professionally, you have done this professionally, or people just in general come to you, just know that people benefit from all of the divine wisdom that you have in you. You have capacity to really make others rise up and guide them. Okay. So Spirit gives you a pat on the back and says, don't shy away. You can make such a difference in people's lives. All right, my darlings. The next message for each of you that picked the suit of 3 is write about your thoughts and feelings. Write about your thoughts and feelings. And what I'm getting is that many of you that picked the suit of 3, you could be very, very good at guiding others, giving your opinions, telling people, do this, do that, and you're fantastic with it. But you're not as fantastic when it comes to taking your own advice. Okay, that's what I am getting. I have to be honest. That's what I'm getting. You're great at giving it, but not taking it. And what I'm hearing Archangel Michael say is that is because you keep so much bottled up within you and you need to let it out. And there's a saying, healers need healers, right? Healers need healers. Don't think that healers don't, because they do, right? And one of the best ways to allow your feelings to come up for you is by writing about your thoughts and feelings. Because when you write about it, you're actually releasing it in respect, right? And around the time of this full moon in Aquarius, July 29th, I believe, right at the end of the week, this is a powerful full moon in which you write everything you've been through. Do it when you're by yourself. Write it down. Believe me. Listen to me when I say this. Write everything down that you are ready to release about yourself, about thoughts, about doubts, about fears. Write it down. It doesn't have to be big. One sentence, one-line sentences. Crumple it up. Go outside during the time of this full moon and burn that piece of paper saying thank you to the universe for, taking all of this from me. Because once you do that, you are going to find an amazing release within you. Okay. But you really do have capacity of helping others. That's for sure. All right. The romance angels, my darlings, that picked the suit of 3 are reminding you to be more playful. I've sensed children. I sense children when I see the playfulness card, but it's really a romantic card. But you know how you feel when you're around children and they just my granddaughter just, oh my God, she's a year and a half. She sings, she dances, she laughs. She has me going. I mean, after 3 hours, I'm so done because she's got me going, but my vibration just goes up, and that's what, I'll get down on the ground with her and I'll play with her and we'll laugh and then I'll pick her up and we'll dance and we'll sing and, we just act silly. And that's what Spirit is asking, really, for those of you that picked the suit of 3, be more playful, laugh more. Kids really bring that out in us, but do whatever makes you feel playful. Okay. And by doing that, not only will you raise your vibration, but you will recapture romance and allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. Okay, my darlings? The very last message for each of you that picked the suit of 3 is doorway. Doorway. There is a doorway that is opening up for each of you that picked the suit of 3 in reference to your romantic life. There's a big opportunity. I don't want to really emphasize the big, but I do want to emphasize that there is an opportunity that's coming to you, that's going to present itself to you, and that is going to lead you to either be more in tune with your partner if you are in a relationship, or bring someone brand new into your life. All right? Please take that how it resonates. Well, my darlings, there you have it. Those were your special messages for the week ahead. Thank you so very much for joining me. Please make sure to like, to share, and to subscribe. I will be picking someone for a free reading at the end of August. I wish you all luck, and I will be picking from my subscribers. Wishing you all a magnificent week ahead. All my love. Namaste.